You're just a boy with fire in your soul, thinking you're ready to take control. You roll your eyes when I give advice, saying, yeah, Dad, just to be polite. But I've walked roads where dreams go blind, loved and lost and paid in time. The lessons I've learned, they came real slow. And son, someday you will know. Someday you'll know why I stayed so late, why I worked hard, why I carried weight, why I held back tears behind the door, so you'd feel safe and I'd give you more. Why I said no when you wanted yes, and why love don't always look like rest. The world will test how far you'll go, and son, someday you will know. You'll fall in love and it might break. You'll feel like there's too much on your plate, and one day you'll hold a child in your arms and pray to God to keep them from harm. Someday you'll know why I worried so, why I watched in silence and let you grow, why I let you fall when I could have called, so you'd find out what strength is and what it's not. You'll understand when the years unfold, and son, someday you will know. I don't need thanks, I don't need praise, just want you strong when life misbehaves. Someday you'll walk where I once stood, trying to raise a boy the best you could. You'll hear your voice, but it'll sound like mine, telling him, son, take your time. And you'll smile through tears when he lets go, and say, son, someday you will know. Climb that ridge just like before, same old boots, same oak tree we swore we'd carve our names into someday, but something in her eyes gave it away. She looked out where the river bends, as if searching for where love ends. She took a breath and turned to me and spoke so soft, like a dying breeze. On top of the hill with the sky on fire, she let go of all our wild desires. Said sometimes love just don't hold still, and I can't stay just 'cause I will. The sun went down but time stood still when she said we can't be on top of the hill. Watched her shadow stretch and fade like the last light running from the day. Didn't beg, didn't cry, just let her go. Sometimes silence says more than we know. Now that hill feels a mile high, a graveyard of stars in a burning sky. I drive past it but I don't dare climb, 'cause she left more than words behind. On top of the hill with the sky on fire, she let go of all our wild desires. Said sometimes love just don't hold still, and I can't stay just 'cause I will. The sun went down but time stood still when she said we can't be on top of the hill. Western glow, like a ghost the wind refuses to show. I'd give it all to change her mind, but some goodbyes are by design. On top of the hill where dreams once lay, she turned and slowly walked away. No fight, no blame, no bitter thrill, just love too deep to fit the will. And I've been trying to climb it still since she said we can't be on top of the hill. I took the long road, I lost my way, chased some shadows, ran from the pain. Big city lights couldn't warm my soul, and all I could feel was the pull of home. Every motel bed, every lonesome song felt like proof I'd been gone too long. But through the noise and the dust and miles, I kept seeing your eyes, your steady smile. 'Cause you're my porch light in the dark, you're the beating of my heart, the front door creak, the kitchen light, the peace I dream of every night. No map, no road could lead me right till your love called me through the night. Now I know wherever I may roam, you're not just someone I love, you're my way back home. I still smell jasmine in your hair, still hear your laugh float in the air. And as I turn up that old dirt lane, it's like the wind whispered your name. You're my porch light in the dark, you're the beating of my heart, the front door creak, the kitchen light, the peace I dream of every night. No map, no road could lead me right till your love called me through the night. Now I know wherever I may roam, you're not just someone I love, you're my way back home. I ain't the man I used to be, but I've got love and I've got knees to day. You're my porch light in the dark. You're the beating of my heart. The Sunday laugh, the morning sun, the arms I run to when I'm done. No map, no road could lead me right till your voice brought me back to life. I was lost, but now I've known you're not just someone I love. You're my way back home.
I still see your smile on the front porch swing, your gentle voice that made the whole world sing. You held my hand through storms and fears, wiped away my worries and my tears. Your kitchen smelled like cinnamon and grace. Every hug was my favorite place. You taught me how to stand up tall and catch me every time I'd fall. Mama's hands, they built my dreams, guided me like quiet streams. Through every laugh, through every cry, you were the wings beneath my sky. No matter where this road may bend, you're my first love, my best friend. I remember stories by the firelight. You made the darkest nights feel bright. And even now when I'm grown, your love's the light that leads me home. Mama's hands, they built my dreams, guided me like quiet streams. Through every laugh, through every cry, you were the wings beneath my sky. No matter where this road may bend, you're my first love, my best friend. Time goes on, but one thing's true, I'm forever thankful for you. Mama's hands, they built my dreams, guided me like quiet streams. Through every laugh, through every cry, you were the wings beneath my sky. No matter where this road may bend, you're my first love, my best friend.
Your suitcase waits by the old front door. Coffee's gone cold on the counter once more. You smile like it's easy, like we'll be fine. But I see the goodbye in your eyes this time. I won't ask questions, I won't beg you to stay. But Lord, I've got a prayer I can't quite say. Wish you'd never leave, wish this road would bend, wish time could pause where love won't end. If I could hold the sun, I'd stop it here, keep you beside me, whispering near. But the wheels are turning, and you've got to go. Still I wish you never leave, even though I know your laugh still echoes in the quiet halls. Our pictures still hang on these weathered walls. I'll keep the porch light on every night, hoping somehow you'll change your mind mid-flight. I don't need promises, I just need grace. One more sunrise with your face. Wish you'd never leave, wish this road would bend, wish time could pause where love won't end. If I could hold the sun, I'd stop it here, keep you beside me, whispering near. But the wheels are turning, and you've got to go. Still I wish you never leave, even though I know. And if goodbye is the only song we sing, I'll keep your memory in everything. Your flannel hangs where you used to sleep, I'll wear your love where my heart still bleeds. Wish you never leave, wish dreams came true, wish I could trade all I have for you. But life don't wait and time don't grieve, still I close my eyes and wish you never leave. We dreamed to build a bridge of light to span the dark between our nights. With trembling hands and hopeful eyes, we reached for stars in tangled skies. But every beam we placed with care fell heavy with a silent prayer. The space between us grew so wide, though we stood close, we lost the guide. Words we whispered turned to stone, cold and sharp we built alone. Each promise cracked beneath the weight of fears and pride we could not break. A bridge that should have pulled us near became a wall of doubt and fear. We laid the planks but missed the way and found ourselves so far astray. We're building a bridge that separates, a crossing lost in fragile fates, trying to reach but pulling apart. Bridges we build keep breaking hearts, if only we tear it down instead and find the path where love could tread. In twilight's hush, I see your face. Behind the walls, a quiet place. The distance grows with every day, yet in my heart I hope and pray that bridges break but souls remain, and love can rise from ash and pain. If we could dare to let it fall, we'd find a way to hear love's call. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is burn the roads we thought were true, but down, the stones rebuild again. A bridge that leads to hearts unchained. If only we tear it down instead and walk the path where love can tread. The bridge between us made of pain can crumble, fall, and rise again. There's a hush at dusk you can't explain, where the sky turns gold and the silence stays. No sirens, no screams, just the sway of the land, and time slips slow like sifted sand. I park my truck by that old red gate, lean on the hood and let the day wait. The only voice I need to hear is rising soft from far and near. It's the sound of cornfields whispering low, like a lullaby only the country knows. Each stalk sways like it's telling a tale of love and loss and windswept trails. It ain't loud, but it's all I need. Peace comes easy in a whispering breeze when the world feels heavy and the noise won't yield. I come home to the sound of cornfields. Daddy used to say, just stop and hear the voice of the land when your heart ain't clear. Mama humming from the porch swing light, the stalks like prayers in the cool twilight. It's not in a church or a neon sign, but I find my faith in that rustling rhyme, like pages turning green and white, the story of home on every side. It's the sound of cornfields whispering low, like a lullaby only the country knows. Each stalk sways like it's telling a tale of love and loss and windswept trails. It ain't loud, but it's all I need. Peace comes easy in a whispering breeze when the world feels heavy and the noise won't yield. I come home to the sound of cornfields. Let the city run fast, let the world spin loud. I'll take this acre, this sky, this cloud, where stillness speaks and the heart can heal, and I remember what's honest and real. It's the sound of cornfields whispering grace, like a familiar hand on a weathered face. Each rustle a hymn, each breeze a friend, where beginnings meet the long day's end. So when I'm lost or just need to feel, I come home to the sound of cornfields. We built a bridge from dreams and trust, through storms and winds, through dust and rust. But sometimes bridges start to bend, cracks appear where love should mend. The road was rough, the nights were long, we faced the shadows. heard to roam. Yet through the doubt and all the pain, our hearts refused to break in vain. Love is stronger than the bridge, stronger than the cracks and rifts. No river wide, no canyon deep can hold the promises we keep. The walls may rise and fall apart, you're the forever in my heart. We fought the silence, crossed the fire, held on to hope, climbed higher and higher. And when the world tried to divide, we found a way to stand side by side. Bridges break, but love remains. Through every loss, through every gain, it's not the steel or stone we build, but the strength of hearts that won't be still. Our love is stronger than the bridge, stronger than the cracks and rifts. No river wide, no canyon deep can hold the promises we keep. The walls may rise and fall apart, you're the forever in my heart. Stronger than the bridge, stronger than the cracks and rifts. No river wide, no canyon deep can hold the promises we keep. The walls may rise and fall apart, you're the forever in my heart. Dusty wheels on a gravel lane, sun setting low, it calls my name. Every mile takes me back again to that old country road where it all began. The smell of pine and fresh cut hay, kids playing where we used to stay. Laughter floats on the evening breeze down that country road beneath the trees. Country road, take me home to the place where my heart belongs, where the fields roll on and the nights are slow. There's peace in the dust of that country road. Mama's porch light shining bright, guiding me through the darkest night. No matter where this road may wind, that country road's always on my mind. Country road, take me home to the place where my heart belongs, where the fields roll on and the nights are slow. There's peace in the dust of that country road. Somehow, and when the weight of the world gets low, I close my eyes and I'm back on that road. Country road, take me home to the place where my heart belongs, where the fields roll on that country road. Rain's beating down on the old tin roof, lightning flashing like the world's telling truth. But Mama's laughing in her apron strings, like the thunder don't mean a single thing. Kids barefoot dancing in the mud, Daddy's boots tracking puddles and love. The wind may howl, but we stay warm, holding tight through every storm. Sweet tea in the storm, calm in the fight, faith on the porch and hearts held tight. Life gets wild, but we've got our way, rocking through the wreck in the light of day. The world may roar, but we pour and pour sweet tea in the storm. Grandma hums by the candle flame, telling stories like nothing's changed. We've lost things, sure, but we still stand, built this life with weathered hands. The dog curls up by the old wood stove, and peace don't ask where the wind will go. Trouble comes, but it don't stay long, not with love this strong. Sweet tea in the storm, calm in the fight, faith on the porch and hearts held tight. Life gets wild, but we've got our way, rocking through the wreck in the light of day. The world may roar, but we pour and pour sweet tea in the storm. It's not just sugar, not just leaves, it's a love that lives in memories. Sweet tea in the storm, warm and clear, hope in a glass, the ones we hold near. Rain might fall, winds might warn, but we're sipping peace in the middle of the storm. Yeah, life still pours, but we got sweet tea in the storm. I've walked through roads both near and far, chasing dreams under the same old stars. Met a few faces, heard a few names, but none of them ever burned the same. You came like dawn through the morning haze, quiet and warm in your gentle ways. From the first smile I somehow knew, forever starts and ends with you. You're the one and always will be, my forever, my only. No second guess, no heart to roam. You're my soul, you're my home. One in this life and one in the next, you're one and always, nothing less. We've had our battles, made some mistakes, learned that love bends but it never breaks. Through every silence, laugh and cry, you stood by me and I knew why. Even when time paints silver in our hair, I'll still reach for you in the midnight air. When words grow few and days grow slow, I love you more than you'll ever know. You're the one and always will be, star I'll ever see. Through every season, through every change, my love for you will never fade. One in this life and one in the next, you're one and always, nothing less. So if the road must ever end, know my heart will still defend the truth I've known since our first day. You are my one and always will stay.
We've thrown our words like stones in fire, burned the bridge of our desire. Walls came crashing, silence grew, and all that's left is me and you. But underneath the ash and pain, there's still a spark that can remain. If we laid down pride's heavy crown, we might just turn this whole thing round. Let's put down the walls we built so high, sweep the rubble, clear the sky. Though our castle's torn and torn apart, there's still a chance to heal this heart. If we can learn to let go of blame, we'll rebuild our castle piece by piece again. Silence speaks the things we hide, but love is stronger than our pride. With open hands and open hearts, we'll find the place where healing starts. No more battles, no more war, just two souls yearning for something more. And through the cracks the light will shine, if you'll hold on and I'll hold on this time. Let's so high, sweep the rubble, clear the sky. Though our castle's torn and torn apart, there's still a chance to heal this heart. If we can learn to let go of blame, we'll rebuild our castle piece by piece again. From all we've been through, if we choose love, if we choose truth, no fortress stands without a fight. But we can make this wrong feel right. So let's put down the walls we built so high, sweep the rubble, clear the sky. Though our castle's torn and torn apart, there's still a chance to heal this heart. By piece again.
If I could climb the midnight sky, I'd reach where angels sing and fly. I'd take a ladder made of light just to bring you peace each night. You've given me a love so true, the world looks brighter next to you. So if you ever feel too far, look above, I'll pick you a star. I will pick you a star, hang it high in your name, so you'll never feel lost, never feel the same. When the night feels cold and your dreams drift afar, know I'm sending my love. I will pick you a star. No diamond shines the way you do, even moonlight envies you. So when you're lonely, close your eyes, I'll be the wish in the velvet skies. One day we'll dance in heaven's glow, but till then this is all I know. You're the reason I believe in hearts. I'd cross galaxies to do my part. I will pick you a star, let it guide you. It was cold coffee and a flannel coat. Leaves were falling like whispered notes. You smiled like summer wasn't through, but the wind said September 22. We met where the river bends and flows. Your boots kicked up the golden road. I still remember what you wore, a denim dress, dreams I swore. September 22, that was the day the world stood still in the softest way. You looked at me and time stood true. Since then my heart belongs to you. No other date, no other view means more to me than September 22. We danced to a song no one could hear, just rustling trees and the sky so clear. You said don't forget this feeling, and I never did. I'm still believing. Years go by, but every fall that day returns, I feel it all. The way your hand fit into mine still plays in my heart every time. September 22, you came in like a moment that still holds me tight. Even now when leaves drift through, I fall again. On September 22 way, through every dark night and every long day, I'll be with you always, no matter how far, forever and ever. I'll pick you a star.
There's a quiet place where the river bends, where the water shines and the tall grass bends. Mountains stand like they've seen it all, and the wildflowers bloom by the old stone wall. We've walked these banks since we were kids, skipping stones and making our bits. You'd laugh and run through the open field, and I'd chase your smile like a wagon wheel. Will you marry me by the river, where the sky meets the land forever, where the breeze tells stories in the trees, and your hand fits just right in me, with the mountains watching silently? Will you marry me by the river, please.
Carved our names in that cottonwood, right where your heart first understood. Now I'm down on one knee with a ring so small, but a love that's wide as this canyon wall. I ain't got much but a good old trust, some honest work and a little love. But I'll build a home with these two hands if you'll say yes to this simple man. Where we dreamed of life together, under sunset skies in a golden sea, where love runs deep like the Tennessee, with the mountains whispering destiny. Will you marry me? By the river, right here where forever begins to be. Will you marry me? By the river and the memories.
The woods unsprung and Bo was born.
Morning dew on the faded grass, where time moves slow, moments last. The porch swing creaks like it did before, on the land I was born, that I adore. Older roads that lead me back to memories I thought I'd lost track. The smell of pine, the evening breeze whispers softly through the trees. This is the place that shaped my soul, where broken hearts were made whole. No matter where the world has torn, I'm forever tied to the land I was born. Song at the close of day carries laughter that won't fade away, and every star that lights the sky feels like a friend watching me from high. And this is the place that shaped my soul, where broken hearts were made whole. No matter where the world has torn, I'm forever tied to the land I was born. Sometimes I close my eyes and roam back to that quiet, sacred home, where love was simple and life was slow. And every goodbye meant I'd come back home. This is a place that shaped my soul, where broken hearts were made whole. No matter where the stood there in a cotton dress, suitcase by her side, eyes full of tears, but no place left to hide. Said her daddy found a job up north and they were leaving fast. One last summer turned to our last dance. I held her close at platform 9, kissed her trembling hand. Said no matter where you go, I'll be your man. The whistle cried like a mournful dove as she stepped aboard, and I lost my love. And I said I'll wait for you no matter how long. I'll hold on tight even when you're gone. Through every letter, every tear I pour, I'll be standing right here by this old depot door. You said life might pull us far apart, but girl, you took my soul, you kept my heart. I swore I'd wait like I did before, but the train don't stop here anymore. Years rolled by like boxcars through the night. I wrote her songs, she wrote me dreams and light. But time is cruel, the silence grew. One day her letters just stopped coming through. Folks said she changed, found a city life, might have worn a white dress, became someone's wife. But every Sunday I still walk that track, hoping someday she might come back. Still I'd say I'll wait for you no matter how long. I'll hold on tight even when you're gone. Through every season, every prayer I swore I'd be standing right here by that old depot door. Maybe time had pulled us far apart, but girl, you still own my beating heart. I kept my promise like I did before, though the train don't stop here anymore. Now this station's boarded up and weeds have grown. I'm an old man sitting all alone, but I still hear her laughing in the wind, still see that dress she was leaving in. Yeah, I waited for you all these years long, kept your name in every song. And though you never walked back through that door, I never loved another more. They say I'm a fool, a heart outworn, but some loves live though they're never reborn. And I'll be waiting like I did before, though the train don't stop here anymore. Yeah, the train don't stop here anymore, but my love's still waiting like before. Golden light through the cottonwood leaves, you're barefoot smiling sitting next to me. The breeze is soft, your hand in mine, and time stands still like a sweet old rhyme. My old guitar rests on my knee, tuned to the rhythm of you and me. No stage, no crowd, just your quiet eyes and a river flowing like lullabies. I will sing for you with my guitar under the tree, no matter how far, beside the river where hearts run free, where the world fades out and it's just you and me. Let the water whisper, let the sky turn blue. Every note I play belongs to you. The sun dips low and the fireflies glow. Your head on my shoulder moving slow. You hum along like you always do. That harmony only meant for two. Years may pass and roads may bend, but I'll come back to this spot again to strum your name on a summer breeze. By the river beneath these trees, I will sing for you with my guitar through all we are and all we are beside the river where dreams still gleam, where love is real, not just a dream. So close your eyes and stay a while. You're the reason behind every smile.